Hello everyone, my name is Ark and welcome back to a first on this channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Marvel Legends Warbird, technically Captain Marvel. So, this one just released today. It is the 21st of July, so this one is out in stores as of this moment. It is selling out quick, so I would suggest getting it if you want to get this one. This is in celebration of 85 years of Marvel, so yeah, it looks pretty good. I was so excited about this one. I was hunting it down, especially when I saw that some of them were going up early in terms of release. But now I have her. I stayed up until midnight for this. So let's get her out and take a look at how she looks. So here we have Warbird herself, or for this video specifically, I'm going to call her Captain Marvel. If I'm wrong, you can correct me in the comments, but she looks absolutely amazing. I am so pleased as to how Hasbro has been able to sort of recreate this in a new light, because I know there was a previous one that looks pretty crappy compared to this one. Like in terms of just the aesthetic, I really like how they did some of the choices for this figure, specifically on the sculpt. And this is one of the first, I think this is the second, as of now, the second Marvel Legends female character that has butterfly joints, the first one being the Black Widow. That's on my list to get, but just for collecting purposes. But this one looks so good. It has butterfly joints, and the cutout is with the actual outfit, so there's like no black paint going on the butterfly joints, which is perfect. The high boots are actually sculpted in terms of detail, which is really great to see. I love when they do it instead of just painting the leg like they did here on the arm. I don't have much of an issue on the arm. It's just a little bit annoying that they're doing the sculpted thing here but not the arm, so they definitely could have done it, but I don't really care. The bolt on the front looks really nice. The loose belt also is nice. It's a fixed curve, which is, it looks fine overall. The sculpted butt looks great. The hair is one of the most beautiful things on this figure. It's shaded pretty much perfectly. The highlights, the shadows, everything is great. And even the face, if I can get a good close-up of the face looks absolutely stunning. It might vary from figure to figure, but everything is sculpted perfectly. The nose, the lips, the actual mask, it's not just painted, it's actually sculpted in, which is beautiful. And we'll take a look at the other head sculpt in the accessory section, but this Marvel Legends figure, being one of my first ones on this channel, I do have a couple more, but I didn't do reviews on those. This is a ball jointed neck with a hinge, so it's a disc hinge with a ball joint, so you can just place that in. You can go forward pretty well. Can't move up that much because of the hair being mostly a solid piece of plastic. You can look side to side pretty well, and you can probably tilt it every now and then, like with the hinge. You just have to maneuver it a little bit, so you can tilt it down to the left, tilt it down to the right, and whatnot. Arms, you can rotate them 360 degrees, which is perfect. Butterfly joints are beautiful, in my opinion. They don't give you much gaps in the actual sculpt, which is great. You can't get them all the way crossed over, but if you like move them around, you can if you wanted to, which is great. And then she does have a bicep swivel, which is beautiful. It does rotate fully. I just don't want to do it just to not put too much stress on the figure. Double jointed elbows look fine. One of my biggest complaints about the figures is like the joints, the elbows and the knees don't look that good when fully bent. And of course a hinge wrist that you can swivel around as well. She does have an upper chest section that you can move forward and backwards, side to side. It's just on a double ball joint peg. And there is the waist hinge that you can move forward or backwards. Backwards this much, forward that much. And again, this is the second female figure that they have so far in the line. So more are going to get this, which is great. It's weird that the male figures didn't really have it. Just as a comparison here, I have this one. This one doesn't have it. So it's just the upper area, and it doesn't even bend that much either. So it's great how good they're doing the female characters as well nowadays. So legs, she can kick forward that much, and backwards not so much, because again, she does have a sculpted butt, and it's a hard plastic, not a soft plastic like other companies. So it's probably cheaper for them to do hard plastic than anything, so you can't get it to kick back at all. So kind of sucks, but for the price that it is, it's not bad in my opinion. And then she can do the splits this much. She does have a thigh swivel, which is great. Something I wish they would have done, which is more so of a nitpick of mine, that they would have just made a separate thigh piece and then this piece connected to the thigh. That way you can actually swivel around. But it's Hasbro. It's a $25 figure, so it's not going to be that insane in terms of mechanisms or engineering. So they won't give their A+ engineering to this. Well, they kind of did, but yeah. Again, the knee looks a little bit weird, but I don't really mind. It looks fine. Disc jointed foot, which you can swivel, so it's pretty good. Honestly, not bad. No toe joints, which is like a back and forth between them from what I've seen. But overall, she looks great. She stands great as well. Like, you can get her in some really great poses for sure. But now, let's take a look at the accessories real quick, because she comes with a little bit, and I'm glad that she comes with some stuff. So, in terms of accessories, there isn't a lot, but it's fine in my opinion. At least she comes with something, and that something is an additional head sculpt, which is not the wind blowing on the hair. So you have the two different head sculpts. You have the basic neutral one and the windswept hair sculpt, which is fine. I like that. I like when they do that. There is a difference on the masks as well. So this one is also sculpted onto the face, so not just painted, which is awesome. This is probably going to be my go-to face sculpt because of how good it looks just as a neutral face. So I like that. It looks great. It has the same amount of detail as the other one. In terms of the paint application, it looks beautiful. Everything is perfect on this one. And she does have a mouth open a little bit, and there's like no issues on that. I don't know how they do this. Sometimes they can do like some great faces, and sometimes they can look horrible. The two different power effects that she does come with, they're completely different, so I'm surprised they're not the exact same. I don't remember which one was left or right, but you can pretty much interchange them however you want. And then two different open hands, very different in terms of the position of the hands. So this one is like a little bit more close, and this one is more open. So pretty good in terms of accessories, at least for a $25 figure. Now, granted, this is a Target exclusive, so it's going to be a little bit harder to find. So leading into my final thoughts, this being my first review of a Marvel Legends, I really like it. I'm probably not going to do many of these, like all of them, pretty much, because I have a couple more in my collection. It's just I did not want to make a review on them because they're Marvel Legends. They're okay sometimes, but this one is exceeding in terms of everything else. So yeah, I'm probably gonna give this a 9 out of 10. I think the one thing that it should come with is more accessories. Even just more hand gestures would be great, but for Marvel Legends, they definitely did good on this one. I'm excited for more of these for sure. I know the next one that's coming out that's similar to this engineering in terms of the body sculpt and everything is the Phoenix Jean Grey with the Phoenix sculpt, which is $50. It's double the price of this one, but yeah, I don't know. But yeah, 9 out of 10. I think it's pretty good. I really like it. I think the posability with this figure is much better compared to other Marvel Legends. So yeah, that is all the time I have for you guys today. Let me know if you found this figure, if you got it already on if you had it already on pre-order, or if you just got it as well, because I would love to know. I think this is one that's definitely gonna be hard to find once like the first wave kind of runs out and everything. So yeah, that's all. So I will see you all in the next one. Bye bye.